Hi everyone, so one of the eternal questions for PoE players is how to make the most currency. And while there are better and worse strategies, there is also usually a lot of stuff that you just accumulate while playing, and I want to talk about bulk selling those to actually gain a lot of extra income that you maybe didn't know you had. So for example, I have been blasting this new build here and also another build before that. And I have just been mostly mapping, just accumulating things. And you can see that, I'm stacking up on all kinds of currencies here. But importantly, I have the essence nodes on the Atlas tree. So this is just something I took from the start. So you have all these extra essences here, like a lot of other people, and they just add up. But the thing is that if you want to sell all of these manually, this can be extremely time consuming, but there are ways to solve this. And I want to show you how I do this with my own essences. So there is a tool called the TFT bulk selling tool. TFT is the Forbidden Trove, in case you didn't know. That's a Discord server for all kinds of PoE related trading, for harvest, for bulk selling, maps, essences, divination cards. People sell entire builds there. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And you can also find buyers for all these essences all at once. So I'm going to show you how that works. So first of all, this is this Discord server. You can just join this. It has like tens of thousands of people online all the time. And you can see all these different channels here for people selling and buying beasts, stack decks, tabs, expedition, whatever. And for one of them, we will find a essence want to buy tab here. And then you can see people advertising their buying service basically, and they say that they buy all your shrieking and corrupted essences for 110% of market price, or your deafening tier for 116% of market price, and these kind of things. So this is what we're gonna do now. And there's this tool that you can also find a link for, or here in the description. So you connect it to your account, and then you can see all your in-game tabs that you have. And in my case, we click on Essence, and then we ask this 116% of market price, deafening and corrupted essences. So if you want to trade to this guy, we type the number here. So it will auto-generate this list here, and it will tell you the value in Exhaust and Chaos, the multiplier. And then, you can also unselect certain things here if you want to keep them, for example. So for example, a lot of people do not want to buy the Remnants of Corruption. They specifically state this. Or they only want to buy certain tiers, so they don't usually buy these lower essences and stuff. But I just realized actually I still need to upgrade my essences. So most of the time you just sell the deafening ones. So we're gonna do that real quick, and here we are. So now we have a lot of essences, and let's refresh this tool here. Now we see the updated values. So we have 25 exalts slumbering in this essence tab here that I can sell off. Let's just unselect all the small ones that no one really cares about real quick. And done. So this is what you have here. Right now this is 18.6 exalts, and this is only the deafening essences. So now we type our name here and generate text, and we can take a guy here and just sell it to them. And then we're going to do the corrupted essences as 110 afterwards. So say hello, we copy paste this, and we can also do generate image, and we can clip that to this guy, and let's see what he says. Usually they also give their in-game name here, so we can write to them in the name directly. And he replies and has some other trade going on right now. That is to be expected. It's pretty nice with this image because you can very quickly see what is the most valuable stuff here if you open the bigger version. So essentially this is the same as you can see here. And this allows you to kind of quickly glance at what is going to be the big part in this trade. So you don't actually have to count every single essence for the buyer especially. And now we wait a second until he's ready, and we get ready to do the trade. So we can actually look at what is the most valuable here. So there's hatred, contempt, loathing, and spite. So let's just take those and pull them into the trade window first, so that this guy understands that we are not scamming them. But it turns out that I have too many essences for one trade, so I just told this guy to give me half, and then I'm gonna trade him again for the rest. He actually gave me the full amount. And we can still sell our deafening and corrupted essences to him as well. So I'm gonna ask him if he wants those as well. So this trade is done. Now we go back to our tab here. We refresh this. We type 110%, which was the value for the corrupted essences. So it's updated, and see what it says. And this looks fine. 5.7 exalts still for all the other essences. So we remove all the small stuff again, just like we did before. And we will have the Shrieking Dread, I believe it is, and the Corrupted Essences. And they also add up to a quite decent sum of currency. Yeah, 5 exalts in total. So let's do the same again. We put our name. There we go. We sold them all. So this guy can go on and happily resell or craft or whatever. And we have suddenly a lot of exalts in our stash. So this is how the bulk selling tool works, guys. And you can do this for other things as well, especially scarabs or, for example, the heist locker. Usually I just collect them, and then eventually there are certain blueprints and certain contracts that people really enjoy, like the perception and deception contracts. And people also bulk buy those. There's even people bulk buying maps. You can do all kinds of things on this TFT trading platform. So for essences, this is obviously extremely nice and easy. And as I mentioned, there are all these other bulk selling channels here that you can go and take a look, or even make your own want to buy section and post and have people come to you if in case you want something. So I can just recommend trying this out. It is pretty simple and it really saves you time from doing hundreds of individual trades for every single essence, for every single contract, for every single map. So it is a very nice tool to use, especially when you play a lot and we farm many maps and you just stack up this stuff on the side. And with what I just did, I can essentially fund another complete build if I want. Aside from this, hope you liked that video and have a lot of fun in the league and in other leagues as well. And see you guys next time.